Here's a little LED lamp I made. Old Chevy valve cover. I need to do some more detailing on the screws I used to hold it all together. Vintage desk lamp base. Here's what it looked like. I lost the picture, but this is similar to it. I found the flexible lights. The valve cover was too heavy and they don't work. I painted it and tried to patina it a little bit to kind of go with the theme of the valve cover that's just been off my truck. So I converted to LED. So you can see. And I thought while I'm building it, since it's kind of big and I got a lot of room, let's add Bluetooth. So I got another switch up here to turn on and off the Bluetooth. And I'll let it sync up and then start it again. All right, here we go. I had to use some cool royalty-free music. So you can see it's not a trick. Volume's controlled with the device. There's mute. So you get the point. So here's what I did. See if that comes out. Yeah, it's not too bad. All right. Speakers, plastic. I 3D printed, which you don't have to 3D print. You could use just some wood or something. I just wanted the space to give room for the board in here. Here's what the Bluetooth board looks like. There's lots of Bluetooth boards on there. I like this one because of the price, obviously, and I like the plastic enclosure. And hide the wires and all that. And then I 3D printed a speaker enclosure, which again, you could just use a piece of wood or something. I just wanted it to fit a little easier. And then that's just LED light strip, 12 volt. The whole thing's 12 volt, the Bluetooth board, all that. I used the factory lamp wires. To below here, I guess I could have had this off, but basically there's just the switch wiring. And then I put two big stacks of metal in here to counterbalance the lamp because this is a little bit heavier than what was originally there. And then a Netgear power supply, 12 volt, was it 3.5 amps? The amps kind of help with the Bluetooth stuff. If you didn't have a power supply, you could buy one. I'll put links. Like I said, I'll put links to the speakers, the board, the strips, all that, everything I use basically. It wasn't too hard, really, just trying to think out how you wanted to space everything. And then, like I said, room for the board, and I spaced out the plastic so that way the LEDs wouldn't be up in there too far and still cast a decent amount of light. And then the way this lamp is built, you know, this thing can twist every which way. And my counterbalance weights seem like they're working pretty good. Like I said, I still gotta cover up these screws a little bit, some blue paint and maybe some brown on it to make it look crusty like the rest of it. But unique lamp, and I hope this gives you some ideas.